The regulatory policy is a horizontal policy that affects all aspects of government related to interaction of the public power with physical and legal persons in the territory of the country. In its strive to apply public policies that are in unison with the interests and needs of citizens, the state should constantly improve the quality of its regulations. Therefore, it is important that the employees in the government administration have a common understanding of the function and elements of regulatory policy in order to offer to society legal acts of better quality. It is exactly for building this understanding that the electronic training module General Framework of Regulatory Policy in Bulgaria. The module is structured in 3 main topics that explore the visions, scope and framework of regulatory policy. The topic Vision of Regulatory Policy marks the elements of the National Development Programme Bulgaria 2030 and specifies the global contribution of the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development for improvement of the regulatory policy. The current initiatives at EU level focused on the development of regulatory policy are described. The topic Scope of Regulatory Policy in Bulgaria describes the main elements of regulatory policy such as quality of legislation, assessment of the impact of legal acts, reduction of administrative load that is an obstacle for citizens and business, the role of the regulatory policy for protection and development of small and medium-sized enterprises, competition and innovations. The topic Framework of Regulatory Policy specifies the organizations and structures that comprise the institutional framework of regulatory policy in Bulgaria, headed by the administration of the Council of Ministers, describing the main laws and regulations to them, which stipulate regulatory policy and marking the major documents that form the methodological framework of regulatory policy in Bulgaria.